How does a country like Nort Korea seem to have endless money for its army and develop nuclear weapons, despite being one of the most sanctioned countries in the world? Let me explain. A key aspect of the NK Army is that most of their soldiers are working in state-run industries like farming, manufacturing, etc. They are not training for war, which is expensive, but rather making money for the government. Imagine if the 101st Airborne was deployed to planting rice in Louisiana most of the time instead of practicing air assault. North Korean economy is almost all import-based. They're going through a massive famine right now and are heavily importing food from China. What little they food do make goes pretty much directly to the country's army to feed soldiers and stockpile for a possible war. Beyond that, they manufacture a lot of military equipment. U.S. intelligence believes that they are selling a lot of it to Russia in the hopes of buying their favor and possibly receiving humanitarian aid for their ongoing food crisis. NK also has a pretty decent group of hackers, if you will believe it, that work with them. Whether they are actually from NK or not, I do not know. But they hack crypto and banks and shit to get money to supplement income for their arms development. Beyond that, they do not have the money. They just take the tiny bit of money they do have and throw it all at their military. And what they have for ground troops is mostly surplus 50-60 Soviet equipment that would barely put a dent in the US and ROK Army. Look up their drone that just crashed in South Korea. It is something. Their strongest point in their military is nukes. They have a small stockpile of conventional nuclear bombs and are developing ICBMs that can reach continental United States. What is not often said, however, is they do not possess the technology to miniaturize the bombs to be able to mount them on ICBMs. So they have a bomb, and they have a missile. But the two cannot be combined yet. Also, they recently unveiled 2 drones that are copies of the U.S. Air Force's MQ-9 Reaper and the RQ-4 Global Hawk, and we do not know hardly anything about how they got them, what they can actually do, etc. They can make a lot of cool-looking stuff from a distance, but when you get closer you see it is a lot of smoke and mirror propaganda. Also, they do not have the money, and it is a lot of showmanship and propaganda that overplays what little they do have. Follow this channel for more Santa Explains.